Hey, what's going on Facebook? How you all doing? It is Shawn Lee. I am in Houston, Texas. Money, I'm getting ready for the Rock That Tour. Houston, Texas, May 7th. But I haven't in a while done my weekly, outreach. And so it's been really busy lately. I've been traveling a lot. And so I just got back from Texas school. And so I wanted to give sort of this update or this thought of life that I have, right? Now I want you all to live life. Make sure you make it a point to live life. That's this week's message, right? Let me take a moment, tag myself in this, right? And share this out with somebody who may need it, right? And give you all a moment to share this out, say what's up, right? Rock that. How's everybody doing? The topic of today, make sure money, you live life, right? Make sure you live life. Make sure you live life. I'm going to give you all a minute to get in here before I actually dive off into it, and that's okay. Tag your friends in this, right? Tag them in this. Let them know we live, money. We live. What's going on, Mia? How you doing? Rock that. I see Joseph. I see Jersey Joe in the house. Jay Shade, as we like to call him. Smooth Shade. What up, though, man? How you doing? How's everybody doing? What's going on, Steve? How you doing, man? Steve from Kansas. Rock that, money. It's been a while, right? Make sure, man, you might want to make it to one of these tours. I don't know if you're close, but we in Houston Tuesday. We in on the 14th we are in New Orleans, and on the 21st we are in Atlanta, right? Rock that. What's going on, Steve? How you doing? So listen, I'm going to take this opportunity to say what's up and expound a little bit. And I promise I won't be long. I have a reputation for closing like 8 times. You all are not going to put that title on me today. All right, rock that. And so here we go. Make sure you live life. What does that mean? Life isn't what happens to you. It is how you decide to live, right? Life isn't what happens to you. It is how you decide to respond to it. Fact of the matter is that life just happens, right? We cannot predict the things that happen to us in life. It is how we decide to respond to them, how we decide and choose to live through them. How you doing there, Miss Vermagera? Is what will determine what your outcome will look like, right? And so I need you all to remember that. There's a scripture, Proverbs 18:21. It says that death and life is in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Well, what does that mean, right? Death and life, right? The ability to live, the ability to die is in what you say. It is in the things that come out of your mouth you create the environment with. And in this post that I put down, I put the example of the butterfly, right? Ultimately, the caterpillar becomes the butterfly ultimately from the substance that it secretes from its mouth, right? It creates the environment for which it will transform and become a butterfly from the substance that comes from its mouth, right? And so I'm going to tell you, if you're in a bad place now, or you're in a place where you don't want to be, speaking bad things is not going to help that, right? And so if you're going to live this life, then money, live it. All right, you got to go all out. You got to hit it hard. You got to hit it upside the head. And I'm going to tell you something. Positive people, right? Positive people, positive-minded people. You always notice how things tend to go up for them. It is because they expect things to go up for them, right? The things that come out of their mouth are things that are encouraging, right? Out of the abundance of the heart, that's another scripture. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, right? And so if there is a lot of negativity in your heart, right, what comes out tends to be negativity. And if that's what's in you, then that's what you'll live in, right? That's what you will live in. If you want to turn that around, then you have to start to change the heart, right? And the more you do that, and the more you start to speak things that are life, right? Things that encourage people, things that encourage yourself, right? Start to look at the positive in things, right? And I know it's an old adage and it's cliche-ish, but literally the glass is either half full or half empty. It really is in your perception. It really is in your perception. Change the way you see things, change the way you look at things, change what comes out of your mouth, and I guarantee you, your environment will start to change for the better, right? You want to see better, say better, all right? And so that's my quick message tip for this week, right? For those that are looking to live life, money, if you're going to live it, then live life, right? Live life. I had a pastor years ago that always used to say, anything dead should be buried. Anything dead should be buried. So if you want life to turn around, turn it around. Right? There's nothing on earth that can stop you except you. There is absolutely nothing on this planet that can stop you from accomplishing anything you want to accomplish except for you. God didn't put a limit on you. Right? So remember that. Right? Death and life is in the power of this tongue. This thing right here, right? And so start speaking great things. You'll start seeing great things. Start speaking positive things, right? You'll start seeing positive things. Start speaking life, and you will start living. Rock that. Money rock that. And so those of you all that see this video, share it out. Somebody may need it, right? I'm going to tomorrow. Y'all ain't ready for it. Because everybody asked me, so I figure I'm going to do this live where I'll explain it, what rock that means, where it came from, what its history is, right? And so I'm going to tell you the story of rock that tomorrow, right, when I live, all right? Y'all listen, I'm out. I am in Houston, Texas. Amazing, yo. We out. Deuces. Rock that.